Try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. The slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He gets it ahead and winds up with about 3. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. He'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down. Here's Lamar. On the move. Headed right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints have an early opportunity. That's an interception on the game's first series. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At the
Rattler to the air now. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Rattler trying again on 2nd. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's going deep. That's caught at the 25. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
It's no old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing. Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. This finds Likely. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
Dude, they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Having gained up about a handful there. Alontae Taylor making the stop.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Past midfield to the 45. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
He set up the screen for Henry. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of one here. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have second and pretty long here. He sends this one to the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
History there defensively.
From the gun, Jackson. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Middle field open to close. If it's single high or too high, is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the two-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating, and now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Give on second to Kamara. Defender gets to him right on the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Rattler now off the play action. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Oh my God.
You're just looking for
That's silly.
and you're looking for that first down marker. You found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him denies the first down.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. Here's the snap on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced, and had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I'm sorry,
Ball
bro.
on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He puts him
I'm so sorry.
down the middle. Has it down close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens
I'm sorry,
grow the lead
bro.
to 7.
I had to do it too.
So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong.
And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Get contributions like that when you kick off the returner. It's such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, Rattler.
Oh my God.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Miles Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Josh, real quick, I'm sorry.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Ravens leading near the break.
This actually feels football game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 47. Bails out of the pocket quick. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Back across the field. Yep, it's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
Yeah, I get it. Trying to add further juice and momentum. Throw that hammer, throw that uppercut early. That hubris was their downfall as it sends them now right back to the sideline.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
First down.
Oh, shit.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
32.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. Only to see a quarterback evade the pressure. Go get that first down anyway.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
50, green. Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Yellow. Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Buys time, rolling right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will set up just a
Isn't
little
even
shy
playing.
of 40 following the tackle.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be
Why
time
you
to do?
flopping, bro?
Just run.
Stop. Slap.
The Ravens in a very good field
Don't you
position as
start
they come
flopping,
up
bro.
1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick.
He's still flopping.
And the first play of this year is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
To the left and reeled in by
Oh,
Hopkins. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's another interception. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Jackson's pass.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Yellow. 22. Ready. Go. Ready.
Looking to throw, Rattler. He lets one fly deep downfield. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, 2 more interceptions.
And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
52 Blues. Hey, check mega. Check.
Throwing here just before halftime. Lobbing this into the end zone. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Saints cut it to just a point before halftime. So late in the half, Rob, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. So the extra point was made, but after that penalty, they're reconsidering. They're going to try for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hut, go. Set.
And he gets into the end zone. Not a bad way to end the first half. Adding an octopus as time expires.
Ravens, 14.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40.
Ready up.
So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
3-3. Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Back now, pressure on its way. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ready. Yellow. Ready.
Another throw coming on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's caught for the first. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
10 black.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they can find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Ali to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And they get this down to the 28. Offense up to the line fast. And they're going to throw. No spike. Trying to catch him off guard. Throwing the out route complete. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st down, Baltimore.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the 2nd half with some needed points. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Jackson throwing for it. Buying some time right. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of the field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Shaheed now to return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. It's not field position to start this one out.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Fight, 97, ready.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
Hut, hut.
Start things off with a run by Kamara. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Down at the 17-yard line.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
60 red. Fury, yellow.
Rattler to the air now. On the move, headed right. He's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready.
He's back to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them, trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Yellow. Here we go. Set, cut. Yellow, 43. Set.
Back to throw it. This finds its target. That's Hill. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on fourth down, and they move those chains.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10.
Let's go.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the fourth.
It's a loss of
Everyone's
2.
prepped. It's second down now.
And 12 at the 26-yard line.
Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Pistol snap to Rattler. Escapes the pocket. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
Well, as a quarterback, I hate to assign blame to the position, but on that one, you just got to throw it away for an incompletion. We still need to give credit to the defense, no question, which helped flush him from the pocket in the first place.
32. Set.
Looking to throw. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And that one won't flip the field at all. It's down just beyond the 40-yard line.
The Saints 44-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Here's Henry on the option. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Ravens down by only 3. Second and 6 coming up here. Here he is to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Back to throw. Headed out right. Likely's got it right side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback. Never seeing the rush. Never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield when the big play follows.
Outside and into the hands of Bateman. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. He could not afford to lose yards there. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. All right, here we go. Second down. Setting up to pass. That pass pulled in by Henry. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
No, the ball is loose. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. All right, so they're facing fourth down now, but they are grateful, no doubt, to be facing it. After that sideline right there saved them on the fumble.
Yeah, saved them, Kate, not just on the field, as you're saying, but on the scoreboard. Would have hurt to fumble it away inside field goal range. Thanks to that ball bouncing out, we'll get a chance to try a field goal, or who knows, maybe even go for it.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Shaheed now to return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, set.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Fight. Let's go now. 50, grit, ready.
He'll look to throw it. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
He's loaded another one up. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
12, 10, 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Kamara running out of the gun. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7. Working quickly here.
Roquan Smith in on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 42. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Brings up to 3rd down.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. 5, 97. Set, hut.
On the gun, Rattler. Complete beyond the marker. And we will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Here's Rattler, first and 10. Jump off, caught by his back. Far off a tackle, but he lost the football. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone laid it on top of that one. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
Here we go, here we go. Black, hut.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Green jet down.
Now to throw. That's Hill on the slant. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Now they send their back in motion right. First down from the red zone. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You want want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Black swap. Let's go now. Ready.
QB sneak coming. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. It closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And that'll leave them with just one remaining in overtime. It's second and goal.
Set hut. Blue, check 45. Check white. Hut, hut.
He has it on the QB sneak. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime. Trying to extend this overtime drive. They only need 1 yard. This is third down.
52 black. Ready. Ready.
Looking to throw it. Chased out to his right. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints go up by 6. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read.
This is fucking bullshit.
Just like they planned, it's 6 in the end.
Ravens 23.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Ali to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. On the run right, throw it deep down the side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Well, sometimes there's nothing you can do but throw your hands up and stare at the ground, partner. He knew he was beat deep, and there was nothing he could do about it.
Yeah, and this is one of those just killers, right? These spot fouls, it's fuel for an offense, often leads to points with a big explosive play like this, and it could be a morale killer for his defense.
Finds his fullback. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Blitz coming, Lamar. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
The fuck you thought this was, bro? What did you think this was?
Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points.
31, Saints 30.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win.
Shut up.
And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus
Fucking
football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory.
What you thought this was, bro?
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from New Orleans.
7:30, we gon' pull up in a black beans, taking all that. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with that punk? I mean, do we hit the club in this song? Come on. Do we rock a weed 30 inches long? Do we got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit that back room. You be that, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in a zone. A bass jumping, a club pumping, it's hot. These coming in that club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little jig for you little nice. Then he whispered in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice.
Already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. Smooth and clean for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning. But I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is that strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve. Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. Stop, it's starting again.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But tonight we've got a good AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. From the end zone, here comes Williams. A solid stiff arm. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now a play fake. Rodgers. A short one there to Fryermuth. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. So they get the completion, that's good, but Charles, probably not good to get hit on the first play of the game.
No coaching staff ever wants their quarterback hit on any passing play, especially to start the game. What you're hoping is you have one of those tough guys back there that sometimes when they get hit early, gets the juices flowing, and they get right into the game.
Now runs straight ahead and one. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. And it is caught. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Rodgers to throw. He'll let it fly for Austin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll let it fly for Austin. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They're going to try and throw. Flush to his right. Going to look deep for Wilson. It's caught inside the 25. Fourth down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Jets are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Open man is the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
Fields now to throw. And able to find Allen Lazard. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Allen Lazard. And the way in. Touchdown, New York. Allen Lazard 73 yards. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now Rodgers. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. 2nd quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On the give, it's Warren. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well. But
a moot point there as they were able to connect. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And he rifles one incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further. And we all like to see tick on. So bring yourself over here, go. And let me see you get low. If you want this good, now take it to the floor. If you want to act. Now it's 2nd and 10. Warren will try the right side. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're able to run this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a letdown defensively because they had them stacked up 3rd and long, and you know their thought process had to be just make the tackle in front of the sticks and force the 3. Instead, they allowed him room to run, and now they're facing 1st and goal, looking to regroup.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren from 4 yards out. And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, trying to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And they get him down, but not before it takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Jets.
Now it's Fields. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Allen Lazard. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Folk connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Here's 2nd and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So 4th down coming up. What do you expect?
They've gone for it time after time. They haven't punted yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First down, Jets.
On the option right is Fields. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Justin Fields in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 21-7. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They'll let it fly for Austin. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. They'll start on the ground. Hall. Down the left sideline. Breece Hall. And he's in for the touchdown.